Assalamualaikum and hi to Dr. Kamril bin Abdul Karim. My name is AINNUR WAHIDA. In this video, I and my group members Siti ARIFAH, FATIN, NABILA, Nur, SHAHIDA and ZAHARAH, we will explain to you about the proper ethics in professional meeting. We have divided into two, which is online meeting and face-to-face meeting. What is meeting etiquette? Meeting etiquette refers to the standard of behavior expected in the workplace during meetings. It is important for an individual to have appropriately in a workplace to earn respect and appreciation, and no one would ever take you seriously if you do not behave well at the workplace. Meeting etiquette also encourages attendees to behave professionally and respectfully.
Now, we are going to talk about professional etiquette for online meeting.
The first one is test technology beforehand. It wastes of everyone's time when technical difficulties get in the way of a video conference call. That's why everyone should log in to every meeting at least 10 minutes before the start time. You can also check that you are able to successfully join the online meetings and that your webcam, Wi-Fi, screen sharing tools and any other technology you are using are running properly by the time the meeting starts.
It's always a good idea to set up and test your technology before the meeting starts.
The second one is minimize body movements. Avoid quick movements. It makes it difficult for webcam to capture sudden and quick movements. Quick movements may appear blurry or copied to others on the same call. Maintain eye contact with the camera and try to be more engaging in the meeting.
And the third one is to start a meeting by turning on the camera and muting the microphone. Camera is a powerful way to maintain a human connection during virtual meeting. Starting a meeting with a bunch of blank screen is pretty cold and impersonal. Take note that you must look directly into the camera and not at yourself by positioning your camera at the eye level. The eye contact is very important to ensure that attendees that you are focusing on the task at hand, which will lead to a better discussion atmosphere. Also, don't forget to mute your microphone when it's not your turn to speak. If you have questions, then you may list it down on the chat box.
Next, be appropriately dressed. Online meeting doesn't necessarily mean you have to dress like you're going out the office, but make sure wear professional attire in meeting depends upon the roles. If it's a client meeting or internal team meeting with someone from the higher level, avoid wearing shirts because your attire makes impressions on the people who will listening to you.
We so fly.
And the other hand, take a meal before you're attending online meeting. This is because it will increase your concentration during the meeting. In addition, you will be more energetic and able to think rationally. If you eat during the meeting, this action indicates you lack of professional ethics and will distracting others. Therefore, you should take a breakfast or lunch.
And for the last one is to get the lighting right. Before the meeting starts, make sure you are in a place where there's light, or you may add an extra lamp and position it in front of you. The lighting is very important to enhance your image during the meeting and creating a welcoming atmosphere. Next, moving on to the professional etiquette for face-to-face meeting.
The first point of professional etiquette for face-to-face meeting is you take turns if you want to speak. Business or professional meetings sometimes create exciting and passionate conversations where everyone wants to give their input. The best thing to do is wait for your turn to speak and allow others to finish their thoughts before jumping into your conversation. Follow any speaking rules the facilitator has, such as raising your hand. Also, write down your main points if you think you might forget what you want to say while waiting, but try to continue listening to the conversation while writing. Next, please be attentive to your body language. It's easy to get restless during long meetings. During the meeting, try to avoid tapping pens or feet, making quiet noises like humming and many more. Though harmless at your own desk, This behavior can distract presenters and listeners that may give them the impression that you aren't interested. Pay attention to the body language you are using in the meeting.
Next is be punctual. Being on time for meetings will show our maturity, professionalism, and courtesy to the meeting attendees. So, eliminating distractions associated with lateness is important to the proper ethic professional meeting. Coming a few minutes is better, so you can get situated before the meeting start. But if you're running late to a meeting, just give a simple apology to everyone and focus on the discussion right away.
With my car. No! No!
Lastly, speak loud enough. When we are speaking during the meeting, we need to make sure to speak loudly and clearly so that we can ensure everyone will hear your thought and your colleagues will respond to you accordingly. Moreover, it will also make you look even more confident and professional.
I'd like to know what Maya thinks.
We're all incorporating her assessment into ours.
100% he's there. Okay, fine, 95%, because I know certainty freaks you guys out, but it's 100.